away. Love them into the Lord. It was after the lot was separated that the Lord said, lift up now thine eyes and look from the place where thou art. Look around, if you allow me to paraphrase. Check it out. What you want. What do you see? What you see is what you get. As far as you can see. He's saying, hey, don't get so caught up in looking in this direction that you forget that I want to bless you on this side also. I want to bless you on this side also. I want to bless you on this. I want to bless you all around. God is an all-around God. He's not just concerned about your spiritual and don't want to bless you in the physical. He's not just concerned about your physical and don't want to bless you in the financial. He's not just concerned about your financial and don't want to bless you in the relationships that you hold dear. Only thing God is requiring for us to do is to look up from the situation that we're in. Just look up. He didn't say you had to ask because the Bible declares that he will give you the desires of your heart. You ain't even got to say a word. Just meditate on it. Just think about it. Hallelujah. Just believe God for it. It shall surely come to pass. For all the land which thou seest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed. We know that God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Pastor clearly indicated earlier that he's not a respecter of persons. If he did it for them, guess what? He's going to do it for me. He's going to do it for Robert Bennett III. He's going to do it for Robert Bennett IV. He's going to do it for Robert Bennett V and Robert Bennett VI. Elizabeth's children, Jonathan's children. They can look for it. Their children's children. Oh, we just believe it. Hey, he said, just look around. But now this is the thing. If you don't look, you're not going to get it. See, there's a contingency. If you don't see it, then you can't have it. So you got to see yourself blessed. You got to see yourself prospering. You got to see yourself slimming down, Biggest Losers. You got to see the good grades. You got to see yourself marching across that stage, getting that degree, summa cum laude, magna cum laude. Thank you, Lottie. If you don't see it, you can't have it. And so you got to look past your circumstances of what you don't have. Throw the pity party for woe is me. Now look past where you are, because where you are is not where you're going to be if you can't see it. All you got to do is look up. Just hold your head up. I will look to the hills, for whence cometh my help. Someone say, oh, my help cometh from the Lord. Why are you looking down? Why are you looking down? That's where the devil at. That hell is down there. I ain't going to hell. I'm going to heaven. Is there anybody here going to heaven? I am assured that I'm going to heaven. I believe I'm going to heaven. I have faith and confidence that what Jesus Christ did on the cross was sufficient enough for me. And because I believe that God raised her from the dead, that justifies me. I'm on my way. But look to your neighbor and say, are we there yet? No. So then what must we do to get there? I know you want to know. So I thought I'd just help us out. Get there one step at a time. If you want to go someplace, first of all, think about someplace that you haven't been, because none of us has been to heaven. Right? I mean, but listen, if you know, if you can't go there spiritually, think about some place on earth that you've never been. Now, I know some people gonna say, ooh, I want to go to Jamaica. I ain't going, 'cause that's not where I want to go. Some people say Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. You know where me and Sister Bennett are going? We're going to Fiji. Yeah, I know y'all like, Fiji, where is that? I never heard of Fiji. It's a little small island in the Pacific down by New Zealand. It's a little out of the way. I'm not going to see anybody there. It's just going to be me and Sister Bennett. Now, if I see you in Fiji, fine, but know that it's going to be me and Sister Bennett. You know what I mean? I can't get no plainer than that. Baby, we going to Fiji. We going to Fiji. But now let's just suppose, because I've never been to Fiji, I have to go get a brochure to find out about where I want to go. Some of us need a visual. Well, if you want to go to heaven, get your brochure. Find out where you want to go. And listen, let me tell you something. The first step for me to get to Fiji, I have to make my mind up that I'm going. I can sit here, I can romanticize about it, I can fantasize about it, but until I make my mind up that I'm going to Fiji, I ain't going. If your mind ain't made up that you want to go to heaven, baby, you ain't going. You got to make your mind up. Make your mind up in a hurry, because time is winding up. And see, they have these airplane specials, Sometimes we just so long thinking about it, so spirit, we miss the special. Look at that other folk. Once you get there in your mind and you start looking and you decide out this is where I want to go, you got to make that call. The songwriter said his line is never busy. Call him up. Tell him what you want. You got to make that call. You got to make some reservations. Right? They go in the brochure and tell you about the room and the accommodations and, everything, the tropical fruit and. But if you don't call and make your reservation, guess what? You won't have a place to stay.